And we're live. So, welcome back everybody to Mom Talks. This is the season 2, episode 2 of Mom Talks. We did take a break during the Christmas and New Year, and now we are back with a bang. So, first, let me welcome all of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you who are watching this live discussion, and also welcome to my sweet dear business associates 𝗘𝗽𝗍𝗍 and Baljit. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi, so welcome
So,
back.
I know, welcome back. So, when we wanted to come back after the new year, though we had the first episode, the one thing that we thought was very important is how do we look at things that we really dream for or aim for in life? When we want to work on our dreams and goals, we want to make sure that we have the right thinking, because right thinking is very important to attract the things that we want in life. And yes, it seems like a daunting task, but that's something that we can work on. A lot of us have, questions on, look at that person. He's got a good job, or she's got a good marriage, or they've got good, children who go to very good schools. Yes, for some things we need to work hard, but along with working hard, we need to have good thinking. So that brings us to the first topic, which is power of the mind, right? All thoughts originate in mind. Now, that is the power that we have for the mind to think in the right way. So our mind power is one of the strongest and most powerful thing that we as human beings possess. With this power clubbed with imagination can help us create success or failure, happiness or unhappiness, opportunities or obstacles. It completely depends on our thoughts. To put it even clearer, it completely depends on our mindset. And that's why there's something called growth mindset, right? If you want to grow, you need to think and believe about the growth that you are aiming for, apart from putting in your hard work. Now, there are other points that we have to talk about. It's not only thoughts, there's also, how do we attract the right things, correct? So I'd like to ask Baljit, what do you think about attracting? What is the concept that you have about attracting right things in life?
Yeah, thanks, Ritu. So, yeah, basically, as you already said about positive mindset and having good thinking. So, our law of attraction, that's what I can say mainly is with which we can attract good things to our life, even bad things. So, it depends how your thinking is. So the law of attraction, there's no scientific really basis of or no evidence that there's such thing like, but it's all the manifestations from the past that has shown the results that your thinking impacts the reality you have around. So what is basically the law of attraction? It is like wherever you focus your energy, it will come like from there. So if you focus on good things will come to you. So if you want something and you focus really on it and work towards it, then you will attract good things and the achievements will get attracted towards yourself. So mainly there are two key components in which we can use for law of attraction. So first is the positive attitude or optimistic thinking, and the second is action. So what is optimistic thinking is mainly if we know like there is a problem, then there is a solution to that problem too. So that is the optimistic thinking. Like there is a solution to a problem, but how we get that problem solved. So for that, our second point comes in like action. So if you know there is a problem, we need to act, and then only we can solve that problem. So there is a problem, we we want to lose weight, but just with thinking we cannot do that. We have to act on it. So we have to plan what we are going to do and then bring it into action. and hope for the positive outcomes. So that will be positive attitude plus optimistic thinking and action together. So it's like not a law of attraction is not like just a magic that will happen. It will be along with your actions. So there's a saying that is like dreams won't work unless you do. So if you will work, your dreams will come true. So that's all I have to say about
Yeah.
this.
When you were talking, Baljit, I was just thinking about this one thing that all of us had in childhood: fear of mathematics, right?
Mhm.
Now, that, if you look at it, actually, mathematics is just a problem solving subject, right? A lot of the children are just in fear. It's their negative thinking that doesn't allow them to like mathematics. So it's almost similar to that when you look at everything in life, right? You have to view it like it's just a problem that I have to solve without thinking too much about, oh no, it's difficult, lots of people
Right.
have failed in it, my grandfather was not good at it, my father was not good at it, so I'm not meant to be good at it, right? That's not how we've got to think. We've got to think that we can do it. Let me just do it without thinking too much, right? And then work towards it.
Right.
So, on that note, Precheji,
Yes.
a lot of people know all these things, right?
Mhm.
All
Yeah.
of us know that. In fact, we even tell our children, stop thinking too much, just do it.
Do it.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Mhm.
what
Yeah.
do you do to attract right things in life?
Yeah. So thank you, Ritu and Baljit, for emphasizing on the power of our brain and how we do things to attract the right thing. So I was going to just talk about some, as you requested, we're just going to think about some practical ways on how we can attract things. So, one very powerful way to attract things we want in our life is to direct our focus. So, we all have heard about the saying that what we sow, so shall we reap. Since much of our thought patterns are very habitual, changing the way we think can seem like a monumental hurdle. Like if you know someone who is very negative, you go and tell them, think positively, think positively. It's a humongous task for them.
Mhm.
So but you know what, it's not impossible. So what we need to do is focus purely on the things that we want, not the things that we are deathly afraid of. So as Ritu was saying, like if you're scared of maths, it's not like what you are scared about. Maybe you have the fear of trigonometry. Don't focus on, oh, trigonometry is a nightmare for me, or this theory is a nightmare for me. Just focus on what you are good at. Okay, even in maths, whatever you're good at, like focus on that and just do it. Okay, so for example, if you want to start your own business or get a promotion or buy a new house, or you want to travel to a dream destination, you have to just focus on and plan for those things. The moment you start worrying about your deepest and darkest fear, like for example, you want to go on a cruise, you start thinking about the seasickness that you're going to get and whatever is going to happen, like you think about thunderstorm, and that's the moment things begin to go downhill. So thoughts build that momentum over time. So be very careful about the things that you talk to yourself and what your thoughts are. Remember, death and life is through our own tongue, isn't it? So saying that, the number two, the next thing that I want to tell is release all your negative energy. When we all have negative thoughts, like once in a while, then our body starts experiencing the emotions like fear, anxiety, nervousness, stress, or anger associated with it. So so one practical thing that we could do is, when you have a negative thought, jot it down and then just release it. Just write, like after you've written it, just read through, make fun of it, and in fact, and state all the reasons why that fear is not true at all. Okay, that's one of the practical ways that you could do to get your fears out. The third thing is, never let failure hold you back. when we all have failures in life, we all go through a pain, isn't it? Like, but the last thing we can think about is attracting good things into our lives, because we're so focused on all the bad things surrounding us. But you know what, failure should never hold us back, ever. We should just see failure, like we could see failure as a stepping stone or a fork in the road, if you will. So when we don't give up and we keep pushing, that's when the magic starts to happen in life. Like as Baljit was saying, take action. Like, so that magic, what I was talking yesterday in my live was like about positivity. So that's the magic in you. Okay. So everything around us then begins to bend to our will without even us knowing it. We attract the things little by little over time, and then we can create a momentum and build upon our small wins, and eventually we can achieve all the lofty goals that we have set in life. Then the other thing that I want to say is, look for ways we can add value to the world. Okay, so be it in your business, like, in our business, like I've seen Ritu so many times, like, like messaging people, like, when they want something, or helping them in their business, or like, that's one way. When you get involved, you're actually governing your own behavior and you're attracting good things in our life. Over time, as long as we have the right foundational principles, like, governing our behavior, we can attract all the things we want in life. And there we go. And the next thing that I want to say is planning. Okay. Plan for tomorrow, but we need to live for today. Yeah. Yes, we all make mistakes. It's okay. Like, no one is perfect. As long as we do our best not to repeat those mistakes, that's the purpose of the journey that we call life, isn't it? It isn't not to try and live a perfect life, I'm saying, where we never mess it up. We all mess up over and over again. That's just how life is, isn't it? But if you want to attract the right things into your life, you have to live for today.
Yeah.
And at the same time, don't forget about tomorrow as well. So take the chance, roll the dice, research. Like if you're looking for a business opportunity, research that business you have been too afraid to start, invest, save, learn about that, and plan for tomorrow. But you know what? Do it today. As you move towards your goals, you should also analyze your progress and plan some more. Adjust the plans over and over again. You will have to learn from your failures. You will fail at times, but you learn a lot until you can reach your goals. And coming to the next point is, like, everything comes in time for those who can wait. Okay, patience is a virtue, but many of us don't have, including me, don't have the ability to wait, like for infinite amount of time. Okay, so we all love to have instant gratification. That's how our society is nowadays. We just have to put in the work and do what it takes. That's what we have to focus on, just the actions, and then allow God to take care of the rest, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, just to conclude, the last thing that I want to say is, we all have to appreciate the journey towards our goal, and not just the final destination. We have to be grateful for the small wins that we make, for what we have, rather than just whining over what we don't have. Okay, like even little wins, like, celebrate them. Gratitude is the source of attracting what you want in life. It's the single most important tool that you can use to move yourself from one point to the next one. Like, I've always seen grateful people, like, they're full of positivity and love, like, rather than all negativity and fear. While it's hard to appreciate everything in life, like, I know, like, some, when failures come, we cannot appreciate, and we cannot even think about the good things in our life. But just make it practical. It's truly the basis for things, like happiness and success.
Yeah.
We have all heard about, like, two things that define you: your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have
You have
everything.
everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
No
So
words.
thank you so much, Praise Chechi, for giving us the detailed understanding on how we can practically apply attracting right things to our life. So I hope everybody understood what we're talking about, because this is a new year. I understand 1 month has already gone by, but we're still in the first phase of the new year. And that means we're all getting into a new phase of life, new year with good energy. And that's why we want to bring it out to everybody that attracting good things means thinking the right manner, and just don't focus on the problem, focus on solving the problem. Okay. And don't keep your goal there and just think about, oh, how am I going to do it? Just work on it. And if it doesn't happen due to some reason, don't get stuck with it. Go to the next step. So that's what we have for you today. Thank you so much, 𝗏𝗏 and Baljit, for taking the time of your busy schedule and making it for this live discussion. And thank you to all our viewers. I have to say thank you to, we've got so many viewers today. We've got 𝗏𝗏 from Canada, we've got 𝐶𝓲𝓁𝗁𝗏, we've got 𝗨𝗏𝗏, and we've got 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, all of them watching us live. And thank you so much, all of you, for watching, and hope we come again with another episode with another amazing topic. If you guys have any feedback on our discussion that we have today, and if you'd like to like us to discuss any other topic, then please let us know. Until we see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.